Greetings, Village family. For those who don't know, my wife and I have a beautiful daughter named Rosemary, and every night, since she was about 6 months old, she knows that when Dad puts her to bed, we say our prayers, and I rock her, and I read her scripture. We started with Genesis 1:1, and we've just gone from there. While Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy do wonders for putting a toddler to bed, the book of Job is one that has kept me up at night. It's difficult to read, at times it's difficult to understand, and more than anything, it's difficult to wrap your mind around why this experience happens to Job. Every night, part of my prayer is for God to help me become a better husband, a better father, and a better spiritual leader for my family. In this first chapter of the book of Job, God says Job is blameless and upright, and that there is no one like him on earth. For a man holding his new baby and wanting to be the best he can be for her, it's hard to measure up or even know where to begin. I think we all approach the story of Job with the same few thoughts in mind. Why would God let this happen to Job? And how could Job possibly keep his faith through all of his trials? Job must have had superhuman faith. His life experiences must have led him to trust God so deeply that Satan simply couldn't shake him out of it. But I don't think that's it. During a late night talk with my wife, she illuminated me to the other side of the Job coin. While I'm wrestling with the strength of Job's trust in God, she softly asked, "But what about God's trust in Job?" This changed everything for me. You see, God knew Job. It was God who turned Satan's gaze onto Job so that he could even initiate a challenge in the first place. It wasn't just Job's trust in God that saw him through the destruction of everything around him, but rather that God's trust in Job was so great that he would allow him to be tried in the first place. God knew Job. God trusted Job. And friends, God knows you and trusts you. So during this Lenten season, it's my hope that no matter where life is taking you, no matter what trials you face, even when you find it so hard to trust that God has a plan for you, even in this moment, I hope you remember that the Maker of the universe knows you, and more importantly, trusts you with all that stands in front of you. Peace, friends.